or some shit.
What's going on? What's going on? It's Tobago, son, New York City's nephew, called a YOUNG. Once again, we are back. And to wrap up the closing, we have a special guest host, my main man, my brother from another mother's uncles, sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, next door neighbor, H.
What's up? What's up? It's funny as hell.
But nah, what's up, man? How you been, bro? How you been?
Son, man, another day in the life, man, working. L7,
Man,
straight square shit, man. So you
hey, man, it's the
working.
best way to live. It's the best way to
That's it.
live,
That's
man.
it, man.
Best way
Work
to
and go
live, man.
home. Work and go home.
Yo, amen. Before we get into names, before we get into albums, before we get into the drama, we just got to be honest about the year itself. 2025 has felt like such a heavy year, not just in music, but in real life. This year felt
Yeah,
like,
I agree. I agree.
right?
It was like it happened fast, but it was heavy at the same time. Like
Oh,
heavy,
man.
heavy shit just coming out of it nowhere. Just I
It's,
don't know.
it's, it's insane when you look at it. You talking like, the pressure with money, the mental fatigue that we experience, what they were posting, white fatigue, black fatigue, whatever fatigue you want to have, people had it, right? People, everybody was watching everybody. It was just, it was just so much going on. And what's even scarier is we have not been in a full year, right? A full year of presidency, and it's just been such a heavy, stressful, painful, just eye-opening 2025. Like you started seeing that people were being judged for anything and everything, and hip hop didn't escape that. Right? Hip hop didn't escape the judgment. Like fans was separating the art from like they wasn't separating the art from the person no more. You was judged like if you this Billy J rapper, you Billy J rapper off stage, you Billy J rapper off camera, you are this guy straight through no matter what now. Like they couldn't separate the artist from the art form anymore. You notice that?
But I think, yeah, I noticed that for one. But I also think that's the individual artist's fault too.
Mm,
Because a lot of guys portray this is my life 24/7, so people treat them that way 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
if that's what you're pushing, then that's what you're gonna get back. Obviously, that's what you reciprocate. 'Cause that's what you're putting out there. So at the end of the day, not everybody, a lot of artists who portray that I'm a gangster, I'm rich, I'm pimp, I'm this, I'm that, 24/7. They get whenever they got caught out there not living that type of life is like disappointing. But that's also the dumbing down of the audience because you should have known better. Also, like, bro, what did you
Yeah.
talk about? Nobody's running around here selling 100 kilos every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Full time, full time.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas still selling drugs like that anymore? I mean, like, seriously, is that even a thing?
Listen,
Is more
listen.
like I'm really
Let
curious, right?
let the
Like, is
rappers say
motherfuckers
it.
really cooking crack? Like, niggas still doing that?
Let the rappers say it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
insane work, bro. Look, that's insane. Look, let me tell you something. If you in 2025 going into 2026 still baking soda and the glass jar on the stove, you gotta
Listen,
stop.
bro.
You
I,
gotta stop.
you know, I think the party culture
Mm,
has kind of like has morphed. You know what I'm saying? It went from just like being a weekend thing, just like let's let loose, to an everyday thing
mm.
because of the music. Also, the music became heavy drug orientated, gangster orientated. So that also played a part in everybody's mind, at least the younger guys' mind, because that's all they want to do. If you see, just look at the female rise rap, right? The rap of the females that's headlining right now. All they
Mm.
speak about is cash at me and we could get down, or if you ain't spending money, I ain't dealing with you. And if you go out there to the dating world, that's how they coming too.
Same energy. Same energy. Yeah.
If you're not coming this way with some
Yeah.
bread, don't even step to me. Like then you got the reality shows, they doing the same thing, they pushing
Mm.
the same agenda. So they following suit. Chicks in the projects talking about don't take me to Cheesecake Factory. Like, bitch, you eating ramen noodles. What you should be happy. I'm taking you to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to the Cheesecake Factory. I got taken out on a date to the cheesecake. I was like, "Holy shit, this shit is
Yeah,
nice."
yeah.
I
She
wanted to
took me
steal the
out
forks
too.
and
Like,
shit.
I
I was
felt
trying to take the
tasty.
forks home with me and shit. Like I was like, "This is nice. I ain't never. This shit is fancy."
Just for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, yo, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, I want y'all to know something right now, people. I gave it up. All right, she took me out. She spent a nice meal. I knew my place. All right, I put out. She took me out. I'm gonna give her some. Damn it, she let me order whatever I want.
word is raw.
Let me tell.
I'm gonna pay you back, baby. I'm gonna
I
pay you
got
back.
you, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's you are right. You know what I'm saying when it comes to what artists are putting out there and the information that they're putting out, the image that they're putting out. I wouldn't say all artists. I would say that what I do like is a lot of artists. Not I would say the old artists. They're not doing press runs. You know what I'm saying? They're doing more of the conversational stuff. Like we looking like the Joe Biden podcast. Look at Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game. Shout to all of them. We're getting to a place where the culture is becoming like a hallway. You know what I'm saying? We're like, there's music in this door, there's business over here, there's beef down there in room 205. You know what I'm saying? There's mental health over here. If you need, you
Multi-layered,
need, yeah.
multi-layered,
And
as
I
it
love
always
seeing
is.
that.
Though.
Yeah,
As
and
it
I love
always
seeing
is.
that. You know what I mean? I think what I love seeing, especially with the younger generation, they're not trusting the headlines that you're feeding them now, right? Not all of them. They're trusting the conversation. And that's what I love, you know. So for tonight, I don't want to give off lists. This is not like a countdown. I mean, it's a culture check, man. We're looking at patterns, pressure points, public moments. You know what I mean? And if we gonna go there, let's start where the noise was the fucking loudest. Nicki Minaj. We gotta have a conversation about Nicole Minaj. Nick, what, bro?
Nika, come on, man.
Oh,
Relax.
oh,
You can't disrespect your brethren like that, B.
no, no, let me tell you something. I want to say this now. I'm not speaking for all Trinidadians, but I'm speaking for this Trinidadian and my Trinidadian household and family. We not fucking with you no more. It hurts. Yo, this woman has lost her mind, bro. She's
Um,
lost her mind. She dominated the headlines for her behavior, man. Her social media rants, beefing with her fans, industry shots. What are you doing throwing your hat into the political arena? Is it you don't want to get deported? Is that what it is? Because people didn't even know she wasn't a citizen. That came
I
up about
I ain't know
you.
that.
Nobody knew that, and
What?
nobody would have known that if she had just kept her damn mouth shut. Nobody would have bothered her. Are you worried about what the pedophile brother, the rapist woman beating husband? What is it you're worried about? Are you trying to get pardons? Are you trying to get
Um,
naturalized? What's going on?
in my from my perspective, I think more insecurities that she's projecting, right? Which I don't even understand why she would have those insecurities because she had such a dominant run in hip hop. I
Hmm.
think I think like she should have just enjoy her reign. She queen, let her just
Just
enjoy.
live.
Yeah, just enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So, but I think it's insecurities is also people in her ear, and like you said, she instead of letting the music speak, she started speaking.
Talking about people,
Yeah,
kids.
like what I'm saying.
Like
So I
you
don't
doing too much.
that in itself muddied the waters and kind of like skewed everybody's view of her.
Yeah,
So that but as far as musically, I think she's still top notch and all of that. I just feel as though she's in her own way right now,
bro.
musically.
She lost like 10 million followers and like that. Like people just jump ship. Like she lost her barbs. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying?
And she
Like
deleted the Instagram
yeah,
account
she
or
had.
whatever.
What else could you not? What else you want to do if not that?
But that's why I said like she's in her own way talking.
It's,
Not
but you know what's
not
funny?
speaking. not speaking musically, because
at
she's not
all.
really
You
putting
get
out.
into politics. What are you
Yeah,
doing? Like, what are you doing? It's funny to me because you remember when Kim was on top, when Lil Kim was the
yeah,
big
I
dog
was thinking
and
about
she
that.
was the little pup.
Right, right, right.
And we felt this, social media wasn't as heavy, but Kim started falling apart too,
Yeah, it
right?
started being more of an antic and side
Yeah,
show than
right.
rapping.
And now look at where Nicki is. You're in the same spot. You was the big dog, and now look at you. Your fans can't take you seriously. Me as a fellow Trinidadian, I was super proud. Like, yeah, we got a Trini up there. Yo, you see, we got Foxy now. We doing our thing. And now I'm looking at her like, why? What are you doing? You're going on these platforms and you're supporting MAGA when they don't like you. They don't like you. They don't want you here. They want to get rid of you. You're an enemy, but they're using you to bolster their ideology. And that's really shitty. And she's just, I love everything that he's doing. And what are you talking about? What are you
Like
talking
I
like?
said, it's really who you surround yourself by. Everything is has a 6 degrees of separation, right? So who you
Mm,
surround yourself by, who whose thoughts and energies you're absorbing, that
mm-hmm.
comes through. So eventually it had to be. She ain't just go from like a Democrat to a Republican overnight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
who you surrounding yourself by, and who's promising you whatever that's giving you this this energy that you feel as though you could reciprocate.
yeah,
Because at
yeah,
the end of the day, look at the guys that we may be around from our younger days to now, and you see the progression, you see the change. Certain people we don't hang with because they're on a different time
yeah,
than
yeah. You're
us.
right.
And she went from dealing with Birdman and them, being cool with Jay and them, to saying fuck Jay and them,
Your whole.
and that's not a good look, especially when you see son is doing or trying to do positive shit, trying to do business moves. That's the guy to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
you
who
trying
you
to
would
get.
wanna, yeah,
You
you
know
would
what I'm
wanna
saying?
be around that.
So
I feel like Young Money, man, two-thirds of Young Money just took heavy L's, man. Wayne is the only one still moving and still
but this
still
this
above
is the
water.
reason I feel as though they started believing the yes men around them, right?
Mm.
Same thing with Drake and them. The yes men around them that kind of gassed them
R.I.P.
up.
to Aubrey's career, man.
Yeah, like you that guy, or
I am.
you that chick. Like you ain't nobody
I
fucking
know
with
I
you.
am.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying?
I'm her. I'm
And then
her. I'm him.
yeah, then you just go off the rails and start going. So I would love for her to just come back and center herself, one herself, as the culture would say, one yourself
One yourself. Yeah.
to the point where like you get back to music, you get back to hip hop, you get back to your roots, to yourself, and express yourself musically as opposed
Mm-hmm.
to getting on Instagram and Facebook and all these other platforms talking greasy about nothing. Because a
Yeah.
lot of it could be nothing. You know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
funny, when you were just saying with female rappers, we gonna jump, what I'm saying, you talking about how female rappers are doing what they're doing. The same thing, look at Cardi, right? Cardi, we've known Cardi B from Love and Hip Hop, right? So
Right, right.
we know how she was prior. She's a very vocal individual. She does not bite her tongue. So this is not her. You got to see her before she was this big artist, right? So it's not she's pretending to be somebody. This is really who this woman is. She's always been like this, right? So in comparison to Nicki, and then you look at Nicki and you look at the situation with Cardi, Cardi just dropped the Am I the Drama album. Like she's chilling. She's
She's
chilling.
reactive. You could tell she's reactive because that's
Yeah,
what her history has
is
shown.
exactly.
She's impulsively reactive with it in the moment. We know that
Yeah.
about her, and we love that about her.
I
So,
absolutely. Only thing I'm disappointed in is female rappers, female artists, they winning. I love to see that. But there's no unity. And for as long as I've been rocking with hip hop, we always pitting them against each other. Why? Why they always getting pitted against each other? Why Foxy had to be against Kim? You know what I'm saying? Why Nicki got to be against Cardi? Why is
Again,
MC Light is nicer than why?
again, like a lot of that, that's just the nature of hip hop, right? But a lot of that is their own fault too. But like I said, letting that peer pressure rule them or conceding to that, where a point where it's like, yeah, it could be a thing of me against them, but you see, Queen Latifah ain't go with that.
Yeah,
See, Light and
that's
them
right.
didn't go with that. They just like, yeah, yeah, whatever, and made music together.
Stood on business. Yeah,
Yeah, ladies' night. You know what I mean? With Queen
yeah, that was a
Latifah,
joint.
the
Yeah,
brat and
Kim
all.
did get on
So
that. Yeah, Kim
yeah,
did get
so
on that.
so the
Yeah, Kim
thing
did get
is
on
like
that.
you can only do what you allow them to put you in. You allow them to put you in that kind of space where it's a
Yeah,
me against you. So it's like
we should have
if,
had a Foxy and Kim album, bro.
yeah, so it's like it's that kind of thing. The peer pressure and the industry might push you that way,
Yeah,
but you don't have to.
it's the
You don't have
industry,
to
bro.
do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to because right now the music female speaking females
Yeah,
like yeah, it's no variety as far as topic when it comes to mainstream,
mm,
but there's a bunch of women that's out there spitting
that's a fact.
official, but mainstream
You don't see it.
they have a certain kind of algorithm.
Brand. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like a brand of
yeah,
female
like this
artists
is
they
what it
want to
is. This is
push.
what we
Yeah,
want, and you got to
yeah,
conform to this in order to get pushed. So a
yeah.
lot of females that want to blow, they're gonna go that route because they want to blow. You know what I'm saying? They want to be rich. They want to be
No, you're
famous. They
right.
want to be whatever. But it's that image and that
That's what's
structure
selling.
that they
That's what pushed
that
the
they're
records.
pushing and they conform to. But again, that's their fault for conforming to that. You know what I'm saying? I can only give you the options. You gotta
You can
take
take
it.
it. You take it or leave it. Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Nah, that's
So,
true. That's true. That's true. Yo, 2025, man. It was a great year too, as far as the legacy artists, man. Like the legacy artists, the OGs was reminding motherfuckers like, yo, we still here, we still spitting, we still nice, we doing it.
um,
Slick Rick with the Victory album, tough. You got Wu came out with the Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman. You know what I'm saying? Wayne came out with Carter Six. Like it was Snoop did the
mhm.
Is It a Crime? Like bro,
That
we
Nas
had
joint with Premier,
Nas. Come on, yo, you know it still rings true. If you ain't did a joint with Premier, you ain't really been you ain't in hip hop yet. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
exactly,
got a
exactly.
you don't got a Premier joint, you ain't there yet, man. And
I loved it too. I feel as though these are guys that rap for the love of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For the love of it. And I think as far as new artists, they don't have that love. They just have the aspirations of fame and fortune. You know what I mean? Not everybody new,
yeah,
but
that's true.
the majority of them, I would
I
say.
just
You know
I
what I'm
love it. I
saying?
just love seeing that longevity is cool again. I mean, the OGs is cool again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just man, this old nigga rapping. Now it's yo, son is you know what I mean, son is still nice. Like when you looked at the Cash Money, the Cash Money verses, the Cash Money and No Limit verses. You seeing kids that knew these songs. Like
Yeah.
I was looking in the crowd watching the camera. You was seeing like 18-year-olds, like they know the words. I'm like, damn, like that's
You
what's
know,
up.
the only thing I didn't kind of like about them kind of verses is
Mm.
that I don't feel like you should do it unless your whole roster is there.
Yeah, yeah. Squad got to
I
be
don't, I
there.
don't, I don't, I don't
Squad
like,
got to be there.
I don't like, even with the like, let's say the Dipset and Lock joint, they ain't had Hell Rail and them on there. They should have had them because they part of the deal. They ain't had
Mm.
like even like Mystical and all the guys. If you don't have the whole team, you should. I don't feel like you should have it because
Yeah,
a lot of hits and stuff get left out.
because of these guys. Yeah,
Yeah, you
these
get
guys
left out. You know
were
what I'm
part
saying?
of it. I did just see a freestyle with Hellrell and
Word.
JR. I did just see that joint. I
Uh,
did see. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I never liked him. Like I never liked him. To me,
Hell, Rail for me.
JR sounded like a baby Cam. He bothered
Listen,
me. I didn't like
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Hell,
Hellrell, the
Rail.
only one joint I like from Hellrell. Only one joint I like from him.
Which one?
And I remember the joint. You know what I'm
Which one?
saying? By the time the shit touch the streets,
Oh
I probably be
yeah.
shackled up for the
On the
bus with
bus
beats,
with
but I'ma
beats.
ride anyway, get fly
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah, like
letting
that.
you
Yeah, he
yo,
was
this
good.
around
That
oh
one was good.
05, oh 06,
Yeah,
I was so hell
yeah,
railed out, bro. What?
really. You know
What?
what though? It
It's
might, it might be, it might be
a-
also because at that time my moniker was kind of similar to his, so it might also be that was a part of the reason. You know what I mean? This
You
nigga
wanna
named Hell Rel? Nah, nigga, I'm Relic the YG. Nigga, this crazy. You ain't even trying to be like me.
yeah,
Nigga, I'm from
listen,
Brooklyn.
bro.
I ain't worried about no Harlem. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Maybe that's what it was. But I didn't like them. Me
Yeah,
personally. They weren't my cup of tea. I was more of a I was big on Mobb Deep, big on MOP. You know what I'm saying? Like these was the guys, you know what I'm saying, the music I was really knocking heavy. And I was heavy in the South. You know what I'm saying? UGK, Bun B, Zero, all of them. Like I was heavy with all that too. So it was,
oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah,
He was
yeah, yeah.
crunked out then.
Yeah, yeah. Get some crunk in your system. Pastor Troy, you know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah,
pastor.
yeah.
Yeah, I was big on all. I loved everything. I was a big, like I said, I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I was bumping Tech Nine when Cass didn't even know who Tech Nine was. Like niggas and I was like, who the fuck is you listening to? Like, who is this weird nigga with the white contacts in his? What are you listening to this weirdo for? I was rocking with. So like, I just didn't like. To me, the only person that I really, really outside of Cam and Dipset was Jewels. I felt Jewels had that potential to be
He,
legend, bro.
he
He
was
had he had it.
swagged out. He was swagged out at that time. Like
Jewels was a legend, man. He could have been so great. He never reached his full potential with hip hop. Never
yeah,
did, and it,
yeah.
it hurts
But
my soul.
that's a lack of ambition too,
Mm,
as Cam would say, because
yeah.
Cam would also spoke on it a lot, where it's like he had to basically make him do
Yeah, he had to
songs,
lock
and
him. Yeah, he had to
you
like
know.
lock him. Like, yo, you
But
can't go
that
to the club
he was
till you do the
young,
song. He was a
18,
kid.
19, yeah. So it's
Yeah, he was
like
a
I can
kid.
understand, but he definitely had that.
He had icon status, man.
Yeah,
He
he
had it.
had the potential to be that because he had the youth.
Yeah.
He had the look like everybody wanted a bandana down. Yeah.
What?
You had to
What?
if you ain't wearing your bandana that
Santana
way,
bandana. Yo, yeah, if you
if
wasn't
you
wearing your
ain't
flag a certain way, bro.
yo, like
Jewels
you
made it
wasn't a
cool.
fan.
He made it cool for niggas to be wearing flags, and Cass was actually giving some motherfuckers passes. Like, I should, but that shit do look tough, my nigga. Like, it looked tough the way you put that together. This
Yeah,
fire,
yeah,
fire. Like, I mean,
yeah.
saying, I'm gonna let you rock that today, little nigga. Like, that's really what it was, man. It
Santana the Great.
He had
Um,
such potential, man. It's a shame. But and it's funny, it ties right into it. I feel like him losing a slot and not achieving what he should have comes right back to mental health. And that's another thing that 2025 was big on, mental health and honesty. We've started to normalize those conversations about mental health, about burning out, about fatherhood, just the pressures of everyday lives. And like artists went through the same thing. So the artist was just like, bro, I'm tired. I got to take a break. Fans was just like, bro, we feel you. We feel you. Like, don't
it
drop
was
no
heavy.
music. We got your old shit. It was because this year was just laced with so much. With every time you get on social media, is so much vitriol. There's so much hatred. It's so much race divided things. You know what I mean? And I love that hip hop stayed in that pocket of honesty. Like we didn't get soft and filter ourselves out. The culture didn't filter itself. It said, "Nah, we gonna keep doing it." Like we get it. Everybody's tired of what's going on. We get it, but at least we admitting it. You know what I'm saying? And I
Um,
love seeing that. I
but
love seeing that.
it's showing growth, as we say. It's a young culture, man. It's a young
Yeah,
culture. We're showing growth. We're showing a little maturity, but that comes with age, So
yeah.
as our father MCs become more
Grandfathers.
and more like
They're the
in
grandfather MCs now.
yeah, they could be, but
Yeah.
they coming in tune like a lot. There was a time where the game wasn't being passed down, right?
Mm,
So now, when it is being passed down, even though it's not traditionally the same kind of way where you sitting somebody down, if you sit and watch God's movements, you could see this is the way to move. This is what to do. This is how to this is how to win. And
mm,
some MCs some artists are taking that and running with it, and some are not. But
That's a game, yeah, that's a
yeah.
game. Another thing I want to ask, I actually want to talk to you about this. We talk about mental health, we talk about the music, the rest. Another thing that 2025 did with the culture of fashion. Um, fashion was real interesting this year.
Fans, New York, New York, baby, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
New York,
look, I
New York
love.
and Atlanta. The Atlanta little niggas in Atlanta
Sheesh,
started wearing skirts and shit.
my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look,
They was
listen.
tripping. They was tripping with
Listen, if this is what you want to do, look, that's your business. All right.
they,
We not look over here, banter and bullshit. We not here to really judge you, but we do have questions. What makes you wake up in the morning and say, if I'm gonna throw on these jeans or I'm gonna throw on this jean skirt? Like, what makes you say which one should I wear today? It's kind of chilly out, so I'm gonna put on these spandex underneath my skirt. My man, listen to me.
um,
And then you got your gun in your fanny pack, like your little man.
no,
What is going? Bro,
listen, I can't speak to that. I don't know the mental mind state, but
oh, that's
but but I think there's a lot of experimenting going on.
too much experimenting, man. Leave the experiment to the professionals, all right? Let the scientists do the experimenting, all
A
right?
little
Listen,
bit.
fashion it's took a really strange turn, right? I remember
It's
when I was
still,
younger, New Balances is fire. New Balances is lit.
listen, I don't
Make it
know.
make sense.
There's only one pair of New Balances that I will ever wear, and that's 574.
The 574s.
There's the
You
only
know,
one. That's
bro, I
it.
see New
Nothing
Balances,
else.
I automatically just think grandpa or prison. Like that's it. This is grandpa or prison. Like that's
Right.
all I get. You know what I'm saying?
No, I seen a couple. I seen a couple where they actually sell in prison.
That's I'm telling you, I know that
I'm
they
like,
have newbies. I think they got the
they got those on commissary right now.
yeah, they got them like that's what I'm saying. Like look, I've watched and I'm quite sure our elders probably felt the same way, but I remember when we wore the baggy clothes and the girls was wearing too much revealing, too tight clothing. Now it seems the girls are wearing the baggy clothes and the dudes is wearing the tight clothing, revealing clothing. What is going on?
Man, oh no, man.
I do love seeing some of this generation living in that 90s early 2000s style era. I do see a lot of them doing that. I see a lot of them rocking the baggy jeans but not overly baggy, bigger clothing. They got the Tims on. I seen a couple of cats rocking some ACG boots. I was like, okay, put your hoodie on and just thug it on out. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to bring my ACGs back out since
Listen, man. I see some shit the other day where motherfuckers saying Air Force is unk
punk shoes,
unk.
man. Shut
I'm
the
like,
fuck
what?
up.
First
They
of all,
bugging.
I don't even like the term unk because unk is a fiend. He's a
Yeah, and
fiend.
but they don't understand that. That's the
Unk
thing.
is
Like
a
I
fiend.
was gonna
You're not your
fight
unk.
over that. Don't call
I'm
me
not
Unc,
your,
bro. I'm not your
I'm
Unc, my
not
nigga.
your unk.
I don't want no work. I'm not gonna clean your window for it. None of that. So stop calling me Unc, bro. You see me? Got all
I
my
was playing
teeth.
basketball. I was playing basketball with these young niggas one day. This like, oh, Unk got game. I'm like, what?
Unc got hands too. Keep talking. You gonna keep calling
I
me
had to
Unc.
look at him like, yo, stop playing, man. Like,
Yeah, but it's crazy just seeing that shift, man. That shift, even from you looking from even from fashion to slang, bro. It has shifted. Like I was
I
having a
think they was trying too
conversation.
hard with the slang. They
Nah,
trying too
I think they're
hard.
trying to be so different that it sounds stupid.
They trying too hard.
They want to be so
They got
different it sounds
Jersey niggas talking about don't call Jersey Jersey, call it the J. Who the fuck calls it the J?
nobody,
Nobody.
nobody,
Like nigga,
nobody.
where you
I
from?
heard that. I started
But these
laughing.
are motherfuckers that probably never been nowhere.
The
Never been
J
nowhere. You never been locked up in a different
state or nothing,
state or nothing like. So it's like
different
where?
county, none
Cause
of that.
yeah, they
Like,
gonna call you Jersey anyway. They're not gonna call you Jay. They're not gonna nigga
bro,
you from Jersey. Hell,
it's what
I
we
like
do.
Jersey. That's it. Like that's what they
Think
gonna
about
do.
this, right? Like when you're in the military, you meet somebody. Most cats, if you met him the first time, like, yo, you from? He'd be like, yo, I'm from Memphis. I'm just call you Ten and Key because this is how I'm able to relate. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to
Yeah,
reference you. But we from Jersey. I'm gonna call you Jersey. I got one of my mans. I call him Jersey to this day. Cause when I met him, he's like, "Yo, I'm from Jersey." I'm like, "I bet I'm gonna call you Jersey." Niggas was calling me Brooklyn. They ain't know my name for 2 years. Like, "Yo, Brooklyn." Like, it's just, yo, hey,
that's
what's
what
up,
I'm
the
saying.
J? Who's
Yeah, like
gonna
that
say
shit
that?
don't.
What's up,
Yeah,
the J?
that
Fuck
shit
out
don't
of
even
here, bro.
say. But like I
Yo,
said,
that's crazy.
these are 13-year-olds trying to give a whole state the name and shit. Like,
I don't like the way I listen to a lot of just how these younger kids talk. They sound annoyingly stupid, and I'm guessing maybe we sounded the same way when we were young to our elders, right? Like we probably sounded insanely just
oh,
annoying. But I'm having a conversation with my daughter, and I was explaining something, and I said XYZ on some other type shit, and as soon as I said it, I called myself, "Fuck, why?" I said, "Because what do you think she did? Type shit, type shit." I was like, "Damn." I
she
walked right
clocked
into
it.
that one.
She clocked it.
Yeah, I
Clocked
was
it.
like, damn, I walked right into that one. Shit. It's be like, I I get it. I get some of it, but
Low
some
key,
of
low
this,
key.
yeah, I don't. Some of it, I'm just not for.
Yeah,
I will say
you
this.
know what it is to me is that some of it doesn't even correlate to the actual
At
subject.
all. It
So
makes
it's
no sense.
like if I say word is born, I actually am talking about my word. You know
Word,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
My word
If I
is my bond.
yeah, like if I say a yo or anything like that, I'm actually saying something in correlation to whatever I'm speaking about. But then if a dude be like, listen, my heart, listen,
Wait, what?
listen, my heart, you my heart, like what? Look, my heart went down here. Like, yo,
I'm not your heart, bro. Don't call me that.
like what? Like,
I will say this though, right?
you
I
know,
do need you to explain this because you are a representative of your state. So now you need to explain this shit to me, right? When I was doing time in Jersey, I met a brother from Trenton. His name was Martine. Cool brother, real smooth motherfucker, cool as shit. Why do motherfucker at that time? I want to say like 2000. I don't want to say what. You will know. The man was calling himself bitch. Why did Trent niggas say bitch so much? Like, man, a bitch hungry. Bitch
listen,
finna go to the
listen.
store. A
That's
bitch
how you know
really
he was
tired.
Trenton. That's how you know he was Trenton.
I was
Only
like, what the
Trenton
fuck?
motherfuckers say that.
Say bitch.
Only
I'm like,
Trenton.
I'm looking at something like, did you just call yourself a bitch? He's like, nah, I ain't no bitch, but a bitch hungry than a motherfucker.
Yo, listen,
Huh?
That's how you know. See, every section of Jersey has their own dialect. You know what I'm saying? This is his own.
Clearly.
So
Clearly.
Trenton has the thing where they say bitch and Neff.
Yeah,
Bitch and
yeah,
Neff.
Neff. Yeah, Neff is heavy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Neff is
bitch
heavy.
and Neff.
Yeah, he did do
So
Neff heavy.
that's just
He
their
did do
thing.
that.
I can't say because I'm not from I'm not from Trenton.
Oh, bitch
Like I
not from there?
a
Bitch
bitch,
not
a
from
bitch, a
there?
bitch ain't from there.
Damn, Neff, I thought you was from there, Neff. You know what I'm saying?
but they definitely have their thing. Like even Camden dudes, they have like a
A little
Philly
Philly to
kind.
him. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they
Camden
have
got
a
Philly to
Philly
him.
thing to
Because
them.
they so close, so Camden got that
Yeah,
Philly vibe.
all
You
North
hear,
Jersey has a little New York to them. Like you know what I'm
mm,
saying?
I say
It's just
that.
yeah. So it's like
Where you from? Look, I'll say that to say I don't want to just knock the younger generation. I don't want to just knock out. We have some real funny shit that we say as well. That's why I wanted to bring that up. I don't want the younger generation to think we sitting here attacking y'all. We not
like
attacking you. We
you
not
know
picking
the
on
dumb language. You anybody speaking the dumb language, you know you're from Queens.
you. Queens all day, but it's certain part of Queens, and
What's
then
up,
you gotta.
son? I'm like, oh
Yeah,
son, where
but
you
you got to be
from?
careful. But you got to be careful, right? Because there's certain parts of Queens, like you don't ever. Let me tell you something right now. Don't ever. For you meet a nigga from Left Rack, you meet a nigga from South Side, they'll be like, yeah, I'm from South Side Jamaica, Queens, or I'm from Jamaica, Queens, or I'm from, you know what I mean, Left Rack City, Queens, or I'm from. They'll say that. The only one place will never say Queens at the end. There's only one place. That's Far Rock America. Them niggas do not believe. They don't want to hear Far Rock Queens. Don't you dare say Far Rockaway Queens. Them niggas like, no, son, from Far Rock America. That's what them niggas say. Like Far Rock is his own entity. You cannot say Far Rockaway Queens. Don't you dare. You better say my bro Hummer. He says that shit all the time. Man, I'm from Fort Rock, America. Say don't ever mistake that shit. He's like, yeah, I represent Queens, but I'm from Fort Rock, America. I'm like, okay, cool. Got
R.P.
it.
Stacks and Chinks, you know?
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I feel like they don't want Fort Rock niggas to shine, bro. You know, it feels like right now there's another one coming out of Fort Rock right now, nice as hell, King Streets. Son is fire. Jim is like really backing him to you know what I'm saying? And you gotta listen to the dude music, man. Dude is nice. I like him. I
King
really do like
Streets?
bro. King Streets, Keen Streets, King
Okay.
Streets. Son is nice, man. If y'all ain't heard of him or you ain't listened to him yet, go listen to that dude. Keen Streets, he's fire. I fucks with him. Another Fort Rock dude.
Might have to check him.
Yeah, he's nice, man. I just want to see more artists have that opportunity. The ones that's really nice and just like let them have that opportunity, let them grow, let them build, let them be successful, man.
I just want new artists to be their authentic self.
Yes,
I don't think
yes,
every style has to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like like if you see like Dave East has a old school '90s era flow,
yeah,
and then everybody else's Atlanta Atlanta type of flow is like I don't think everybody should have the same kind of flow. I just feel as though there are different topics, different ways to say those topics, different. You know what I mean? Explore that because
yeah,
that's what makes rap. That's what makes hip hop great. Is the differences that from geographics to just life itself that you might live differently. Like everybody's not selling 100 bricks a day. That's all I'm saying. Like
nah,
you know what I mean?
you're right. You're absolutely right.
That's the only thing I feel I miss. Like when Luda first came out, the
Man,
only reason like the only reason I like really listened to him is because his music was so different with respects to his subject matter. He was funny as hell in this shit.
he was like a comedic, but
He,
he painted
he was
such a
funny
vivid
as
picture with his
hell.
words, and he was funny. Yeah,
The
yeah,
same thing with M. The first time I listened to Eminem was on the Mad Rapper CD.
yeah.
Yeah, they fuck with Mad
Damn,
Rappers, son.
he's
The
showing he's
Mad
showing his
Rapper
age,
CD.
people.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
showing his age.
Listen,
Outside of the
listen,
gray hair, he's showing his age now. Now he's
The
showing his
Mad
age.
Rapper,
Damn,
that shit was, and I listened to it
damn.
just because it was funny as hell. Like,
Nah, you're
you know,
right.
like, there's
I
different
forgot about
lanes.
that.
My thing is, there's different lanes, and everybody can't be a
Yeah,
kingpin.
stop
Everybody
trying to
can't
be.
be,
Yeah, stop trying to look.
like,
Certain
like
people can
be
do this at a
different. Like,
high
you can
level.
do something.
Like Push been rapping about selling drugs forever, but he does it in such an intricate way you don't even realize shit, right? You're
Right.
like, oh shit, that's dope, right? That's amazing. But they also have powerful bars in between of the drug lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
No, I,
And that's the thing. You look at certain artists like the baby. Say what you want about bro. He's different. That man
I,
is different with
I
his
fuck
music.
with the
Like
baby.
his
He
visuals
has,
are very creative. He has that Luda creation, like creativity when he does his video.
he has emotional depth in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like
I like him.
even the last shit where he was like waterfalls and all of that. His shit was like it was melodic, but it was more relationship centric. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it was really like more emotional than just party shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was a vibe album, so you could sit there and just vibe to it. One of them days when you just wake up, just wanted to just chill,
yeah,
listen to that shit and be retro like perspective, put things in perspective, and you just listen to it like, yo, you know what this was? You know what I mean? Like, I like
yeah.
that.
I agree with you on that. This is my question. Right? All this shit that's been going on with 2025, right? Well, this whole year has been so crazy from Nicki, president, policy, just racists feeling super comfortable to run their mouth and thinking they're not gonna get punched in it. And when they get punched in it, they want to be like, "What did I do? What I do? All I called you was a nigga. What? I ain't do nothing."
You say it to yourself.
Yeah, you guys call each other that all the time. Yes, we do. but you say it with the hard R, and you mean all the most vilest, most disrespectful things when you say it. This is why you got punched in your mouth. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
With
intent.
all of that,
It's intent.
yeah, with all that going on, we gonna I'm gonna sit that over to the side, right? I'm just gonna ask the culture this question, right? Y'all think it's time for us, like going into 2026? Can we put away pause? Can we leave pause in 2025? Can we leave that alone? Can we leave pause in 2025? Moving into 2026, can we leave that alone?
um, hey man, listen. I think again, the only way you could really do that is who you surround yourself by. That's a young mind state,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. Cause like, yo, I'm
Pause
sitting
is
here, it's
pause is a young
crazy.
mind state. You surround yourself with young dudes. That's what they're
I
gonna
do it
say.
too because I get caught up doing it. Now I get caught up saying it, right? Every now and then I'm like, damn. But I'm around like a couple of my friends. One of my boys, right? One of my boys, Mal. He is probably one of the most closeted, gayest dudes ever. No, the reason why, prime example, at a Christmas Eve party. Son showed up in the linen pajama set with his lady, looking cute. You know what I'm saying? He does have a woman. I just want to say that, right? But we all think he's closeted gay. That's just us. And the first thing he says, he starts to unbutton his joint and goes, I like when you dance and scrap for that, daddy. Like, what is wrong with you, right? He's
He's,
dancing like
he's
Diddy
off
and
his P
shit.
Diddy shit.
Yo, he's off his Diddy shit, bro. We'll be watching something like we said we all at his crib, we everybody there, the whole squad, the girls, everybody chilling,
Partying
and
together.
he'll like all of us. Them saying not like that, right? He does the Diddy joint to me. I know he's doing right, but no, this is funny. He did that shit. Look, he did that to me. Yo, he did that shit to me. He was like, yo, Carter, how come we don't party no more? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, I was like, yo, we was just hanging out at your crib for Friendsgiving. He's like, yeah, but me and you, we never hung out together and just party. I was like, whoa. I called on like, are you trying to fabulous me right now? Like, am I fab? You did it?
Listen, listen.
Like certain
Right.
things are crazy. Like I'm on the phone with my little bro. He's locked up. And I'm like, what you doing? He's like, shit. I'm like, what happened? He's like, nah, I was eating these noodles. I was slurping them mad quick and just burned my mouth. I'm like, oh, pause. Like, I had to say it. I'm like, oh, dude, you slurping what? Like,
You
come on.
talking to a man, Damon?
You know what I'm saying? And then I had to catch myself like, yo, how did I get caught up into this pause move? Can we leave pause in 2025? Let's move past that, bro. Everything is not a pause statement, bro. You know what they mean.
Think I don't think I say that shit like that. Like
No, it'll
again, because
happen and you'll catch yourself.
I don't put myself in them kind of conversations around. Like I said, it kind of depends who you around and what you're doing, like what the talk
Yeah,
is.
but
Like I'm not gonna. I don't
our
even
lingo is
even
different.
even even if it's like, let's say we was all together and we was at a, I don't know, at some kind of convention,
Hmm.
and I wouldn't think to say pause in no kind of way, like at all.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is this: we speak differently, right? We speak different because like we'll say something like, "Yo, you heard that new so and so?" Like, "Yo, that shit was hard as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was hard. That shit was tough." Nick, you said it like young, like shit was hard. It was tough. You talking about like you get put like, come on, son. Like, but then you know what I'm saying? And then my bro, you know what I'm saying? Then my bro, the son, he'll say stupid shit like that, but he says it in such a way it makes you feel uncomfortable that you have to be like, bro, all right, man, pause.
Oh
Like
well,
simple
yeah.
shit. We go out to dinner, you know what I'm saying? Guys and girls, we dating, you know what I'm saying? We got the whole squad, we all go out, sit down. Hey yo, Carter, what's up, bro? Yo, my meat is mad tender, B. You should try it. First off,
I would
you
say
know
that's
I'm
a
a pescatarian.
he's
You know that. So
he's a
why would you say
he's a
that to me? You know
he's
what
on
I'm
a
saying?
different he's on a different level. I think he's
You see
testing
what I'm talking? You see what I'm talking about? So we all be
because
like, we
he's
look at the nigga
testing
like,
the
yo, son,
water.
what is wrong with you, son? He does it to everybody. He's like, yo, what did you do? He's like, what? I just told him my meat was tender. You know what I'm saying? If he ate meat, he would know how good this shit tasted. bro, I don't want to taste what your meat tastes like, bro. Leave me out of this conversation. Like, it's the intention with which he says things. So I'm just saying, can we leave pause in 2025, or do we have to carry it with us into 2026? Because there's certain individuals that say some of the most outlandish things that you have no choice but to say.
I'm saying Dame ain't trying to let that shit go, but as the young niggas as the young niggas uh uh, uh bring bring it up and start making new shit.
Mhm.
Hopefully, something becomes more popular than that. But
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave pause in 20. Me personally, I hope as a culture we can leave it. Just leave it here. Leave it right here. Let's move on and just better things, more success. Let's work on our vocabulary. Let's work on speaking clearer and more efficiently. You know what I
but
mean? Not saying we gotta start acting like we not who we are. I'm just simply saying find a better way to get your point across, to get your ideas across without you sounding ignorant. That's all I'm
expand the
saying.
vernacular.
Expand it, your vocabulary. Okay, that's all we're saying, people. That's all we're saying. We're not asking for much. 2025. Now let's take that thing off the shelf and we bring it back to the front of the table. 2025 has shown one main thing. We've already known this, black people. We've already known that racism exists in this country. We've already known that. Some people are shocked by what's happening, right? Like, what? I can't believe they would do that. They would just older elderly white man ran over a little boy's legs because he claimed the little boy was stealing his oranges. The boy just picked the orange up off the damn floor and he broke the little boy's legs. This is not new. I don't know why we're acting like this is new. I'm unhappy. Another thing I want to discuss. Did you sit down and watch the Diddy documentary?
Um, nah, I ain't watch
Good,
it.
good.
I ain't watch
I
it
didn't.
not because I felt it was helping tear another black man down or anything like that. I
Mm,
just have no interest in it. Right? That's
facts,
just have no interest in it. But
facts.
what I would say, because I've been hearing a lot of the talk, the 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 bulletin points that everybody has about 50 and breaking it down and tearing something down or whatever, and calling 50 like all types of stuff that has nothing to do with the actual narrative. But I would say this: there's a difference between the Diddy documentary and the R. Kelly documentary, right?
Mm, yeah,
It's besides the fact that a white woman did R. Kelly shit and got him, and that being the reason that R. Kelly got locked up, and the fact that 50 did everything after Son got locked up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's something that nobody's kind of like putting out there. Like he's not.
He didn't. Yeah, he
He
didn't
didn't
get
get
Puff locked up.
he didn't get him like Puff got himself locked up,
Yeah,
and then after that he put out shit that Puff himself was gonna put out. So it's
yeah.
like
He just didn't pay. That's
he
it.
just he just so happened to beat him to it. Like
That's
listen,
it.
I'm gonna get money because everybody else is gonna get money, so I might as well jump on this shit too. So I don't feel like the narrative that's being put out there about 50 is fair. That's what I would say. I
I'll
don't
say
think it's
this.
fair.
I'll say this. 50 has shown me that 2025 50 Cent has shown me. 2025 Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has shown me that I am not utilizing all of my energy to be petty. I have really not channeled all of my petty energy. And I thought, like, I thought when you put me to a point, I could show you how petty. Like, I just recently did some super petty shit just to be petty to my baby mom. So I thought I was being petty. 50 has showed me, nah, you're not utilizing your petty energy correctly.
You're
I'll
not there
say that.
yet. You're not
Nah,
there
I'm
yet.
not there yet. I'm not there yet. He
Ah,
is he is exhibiting, 48 laws of power. He is destroying his enemy totally and completely. That's all he's doing.
uh,
That's all he's doing. Um,
I just
I
like I
don't agree with it though. I don't agree with
with what?
I don't agree with the distraction. I think
What's What's the
For,
distraction?
from right, prime example. I use the example of the Romans did it right. They gave them the Colosseum, they gave them entertainment, they gave them bread, and they gave them wine, so they would forget that they were poor and they were being taxed and they couldn't even really live. Right. It's the same thing that's happening now. We're being taxed. They gave us entertainment, they gave us bread, and they gave us wine. I wanted to see that type. Where's the energy that you put into 50, that 50 put into destroying Diddy even further? Where's the energy and the money that you could have put into investigations and documentaries on the black men and women that's been murdered this past year, the young men that's been found who hung themselves? Like, let's be realistic, nigga. I'd always we could kill ourselves. Black people say, no, I feel like hanging themselves in the most. I feel like breaking my legs and stringing myself up.
I
I
understand.
want that energy. I want to see that energy for that. Why aren't we getting a documentary on the Abercrombie and Finch CEO? Like, give me, you know what I'm saying? While we're sitting here worrying about Puff and we're worrying about Diddy, they're changing laws to keep us down, to push us out.
Dig that.
That's my
Well,
problem. And I don't want to. I don't want to drink the wine and eat the bread. That's all.
I understand that. I agree with that. I also feel as though everything ain't for everybody, right? Why does it have to be 50 to do that? You know what I'm saying? There are actual black journalists.
Absolutely.
These are the guys who this is their field, right?
Yeah.
This is what they
And
do.
they
So
scared
like
to do it.
these are the
You're
guys
100% right.
who these are the guys you should ask. Not every you can't ask a fucking Little Pump to do a reggae album. You know what I'm saying? To do a documentary on Fidel Castro when
This is
his ass
Lil
could
Pump
barely
live in
rap.
Afghanistan.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are two different things. Like you shouldn't.
You're right.
50 is an entertainer,
You're
right?
right. You're right. You're right.
He's multi-layered and he's doing businesses everywhere. But at the end of the day, his foundation is business, right?
Yeah.
And none of that shit that he put out there did he send an investigator to do. Like I said, these are things that Diddy himself put on film, and he just put it out there. This
Yeah.
is
He didn't
different.
pay.
This is
Yeah.
this is different from him going out there and fucking chronologically putting down every step that
Because he thought he was
a
going to win.
person, yeah, that a person was gonna do.
Yeah. He thought he was going to win.
50 is not a eyewitness reporter, and this is
you,
so.
you
So when
imagine
you,
that shit?
yeah,
You
like so
imagine?
when you
Yo,
ask
what's going on? This is Cody Jackson 50 Cent. I'm out here.
so
I'm out here sitting here looking at Puff. I
yeah,
seen what
so,
Puff is doing.
so
Sean Combs. He's doing his thing.
my point of bringing that up is to say we have to ask the people who are whose field it is to do these things. We gotta
Mm,
ask the MSNBCs of the world and all these other people to actually do these things because they're the ones that do it. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones
yeah.
we have to point the blame to the people who deserve it. As a hip hop can't do everything, right?
No,
Hip hop,
that's true. That's true. You're
hip
right.
hop can't be journalists, can't be fucking
The
documentarians, can't
yeah.
be uh philanthropists and everything
No,
all
you're
at the
right.
same time. Like
You
everybody
got me
can't be.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
got. You're the
you
first
gotta, you
person
gotta,
to put it that way.
yeah,
All right,
like you
because
gotta.
I've had this conversation so much, and I've said I'm like, and no one's ever addressed it the way you said. Yeah, I, I gotta agree with you. You can't put down 50, but I still feel that he's a part of the distraction. He might not be aware that he's a part of the distraction. I'm not gonna say, oh, he's playing a part of the game and the man is trying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying he's still a part of the distraction. And I choose to not partake in the bullshit. I don't want to be a part of the, you know what I'm
Um,
saying, the show.
the
I don't want to be a part of the
distraction, I
show.
would say, the distraction can only be made if you refuse to make the people whose job it is to report these things.
Yeah,
If you refuse to make them do it, they're not gonna do it. Obviously, nobody wants to work, right? If I could sit here in my house and get paid and not do nothing, I would sit here in my house and not do nothing, right? That's everybody. I think everybody would do that.
absolutely,
But
absolutely.
there are people who this is their field. There are politicians who this is what they do. So it's like these are the people we have to ask. We can't ask 50 to change the world because he's not in the position to do that. We can't ask
Mm.
you got to ask your politician. You got to ask your news reporter. You got to ask these are the people that you have to ask. And it's like it's not a black or white thing because they're black journalists, they're white journalists, they're Spanish journalists. There's everybody. These are the people
Yeah.
that you have to do this.
No, you're right.
You're more in tune. You know about the Epstein's files and all of that.
Oh, why
You've
did
been
you? Why I was trying to get through the show without even talking about that, man. But since you brought it up, we here at Banter'N'Bullsh want to let you people know that we do not support any of the views or ideas that we are speaking about. We're simply just doing a recap of what has went down since 2025 this entire year. We're sticking more so into the culture and how it impacted the culture, hip hop music, fashion, all of that. But since H brought up the Steam files, let's talk about it. Yo, first off, like I did, I got you this. Yo, they really thought they redacted everything properly and didn't. How can you be so stupid? Like, how can you be so stupid?
I don't think they was being stupid. I think they just being lazy because, from my
Yo,
understanding, it's only 1% of the whole thing. That's only like a
yeah,
little bit of
but these
the
kids
actual
ain't.
file.
But these kids is smart as fuck. He's like, yo, what are you talking about? Yo, it says right here, your man, the sitting president right now was with an underage child. There when they killed a baby and disposed. Like,
Yeah,
when do we start saying
that's crazy, right?
this dude shouldn't be where he is? When do we start saying that?
Well, they've been saying that. It's just they just
This
didn't
isn't
even
about
care.
being Democrat, Republican, right, left, up, down. I don't care about none of that shit. People are like, oh, you sound like a liberal. Bitch, I don't know what that is. I'm not that. Because I don't know what it is, so I can't represent it. Oh, you sound like a Democrat. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck that is neither. And let's be realistic, Democrats and Republicans, when all these fucking shits was created, niggas wasn't welcoming none of that shit. So I don't really give a shit. I mean, I see stupid, I call stupid. You're seeing what is happening in this country. You're seeing how divided the country is becoming. You're seeing how black and brown people are being purposely targeted. You're seeing how immigration went from being a civil matter to being criminal. You're seeing it in real fucking time, that being an immigrant now is a criminal offense. Even if you're here legally, it's still a criminal offense. And you're not saying to yourself, damn, this doesn't seem weird. And then the man gets on TV and says, we're going to do the first biggest ever Patriot Games. One man, one woman from each state, each province. They're going to compete against each other. That doesn't give you Hunger Games vibes. What the fuck is going on here? The next thing, by next year, the motherfucker's going to introduce the purge, and y'all going to be like, this is a great idea. Am I the only person that's seeing the madness that's happening in this country, and we're just sitting here going, sure, he's the
I don't know.
greatest. Gas is low. Gas don't cost much. Like,
I think everybody's coming around now
just
because
crazy. People are outwardly racist. They don't care.
this year's been real hectic on everybody. They
It
say
really has.
a lot of Republicans are leaving Congress to run for governors and shit like that because it's like that's
It's sad.
different right there. So it's
Yeah,
like
no, it is.
he's alienating his own party. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know it's extreme when extremes will be like, bro, you're too extreme.
Yeah, I'm even talking to a couple of my friends of mine that's in the military still.
I'm still like, yo,
Mm,
you wilding right now.
yeah, like like somebody's
Like
just like, yo, bro,
like I
fam, you
hate them,
doing
but
too
I
much.
don't hate them that much.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like it's like
Like I know
a
we need them.
motherfucker would be like, yeah, like you got that man's like, one of your mans, he got beef with a nigga and shit. He like, yo, I can't, I hate that nigga. I hate him so much. Yeah, I hate him too. I'm right there with you. You know, we should do what? We should go punch his moms in the teeth. Whoa, hold on. What does mom's got to do with this? Like, whoa, I was with you up until you want to go punch his mom's in the teeth. Why? Like,
Yeah,
what is
but
wrong with you? You want to kick his dog? What the fuck did the puppy do? Like, you just, you know
the
what I mean,
kid
nigga?
my whip, mother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, you go to his house, he's like, no, I'm gonna put bleach in his fish tank. Why? What the fish do to you?
That's
You gonna
crazy.
put bleach in the fish? So I actually know a dude that did that. He
Yeah.
broke in a nigga house, bro, and put bleach in the man's fish tank, killed his dog, and then robbed him. But real vile shit. Like,
He was off his Wu Tang shit for
yeah,
real.
different level of beef. But all I'm saying is this.
That's crazy.
2025 has been such a hectic year. It was not perfect. It was not peaceful. It was not quiet. It was honest. I say it was honest because we got to see people for who they really were, whether they were racist, whether they were prejudiced, whether they were a liberal, Democrat, but whatever it would be, we got to see people for who they really were. Music itself spoke the loudest. Black podcast has been super successful. Shout out to everybody we mentioned, Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game, Joe and Jada, all of that. The conversations got real. The fashion got a little crazy. Then it started to calm down. But it got crazy for a while. All right. We got on our Scottish
Summer,
shit.
that summer, man. Them fumes got to niggas' heads and shit.
Yeah, for real. But the one thing, black culture, we did what we always do. We figured it the fuck out. We
Persevere.
survived it. We persevered because that's what we always do. And I'm super proud of that. 2025 was a crazy year. I will simply say this. I don't know if you got a drink. You probably even got a drink, but I'm going to just say it. I ain't even got to do a shots on the cold, but I'm going to just say this, man. The culture always survives. It just sheds who and what doesn't belong. That's what we do. 2026 is going to be better. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful new year. H, I appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you for checking me, man. Now I learned I can't bring up the 50 shit no more. I'm going to shut my damn mouth.
I'm just saying, man.
No, I'm going to shut my damn mouth.
Everybody
You're
has
right.
their thing, man. I just
You're
think
right. And I
we're
agree
putting
with
too
you.
much on everybody, man. We putting too much on it. Like you
I
can't.
agree with you.
Everybody has their thing, man. Let them
And
do
that's why I
their.
appreciate you. You checked me and you corrected me in the best way possible, and you're 100% right. And I can't even argue it. See, here, Banter'N'Bullshit, Carter Young can be wrong. It's rare because I'm still right, but I'm wrong. Because even when I was wrong, I could have been right, but I'm right.
And that's a 50 movie.
And that's a 50 movie. See how I am? Fuck. Yo, man, we appreciate y'all. This is the fucking wrap up 2025. It's over. It's done. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate that, if you whatever it is you celebrate, man, just be with your family. Be safe. Be smart. Watch out for them alphabet boys, man. Them ICE boys. They sneaky. Watch out for them. Take care of yourself and your family. But this is Carter Young. This is Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew. Carter Young, man. This is Banter'N'Bullshit. We will see y'all in 2026. Shout out to H, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey,
Thank you for
hey,
showing up.
hey,
My boy,
hey,
so
NOGE.
what the hell did you just spell? I don't know. What was that? What was that? That was a
Hey, to
spelling?
the NOGE. You already know, man. The
Oh,
God.
man. Here we go, man.
Peace
Yo,
to the God,
appreciate y'all,
man.
man.
Hey, thanks.
Later.